Everything you never heard. We be talking. Oh,
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of We Be Talking. Listen, this is part two of the G-spot conversation, okay? So I'm sure that you enjoyed the first part. You are going to enjoy the second part as well. I guarantee it. All right, so before we dive into the conversation, let me introduce these lovely ladies.
Yeah.
So right there we have Sheikah. Hey girl. We have Kim.
Hi, girl.
We have Ave. And I'm Tamara. And of course, we have the amazing Franklin Muhammad.
Yes.
Listen,
Franklin.
ladies, Franklin Muhammad has become our
Yes.
best friend.
Honorary member.
Listen, he is our Dr. Love, okay?
Come on
I
now.
don't care what you say, all right? That's our Dr. Love. So, Mr. Muhammad, tell us about your credentials.
Yes, thank you, Tamara and the lovely ladies of We Be Talking. I am Franklin Muhammad. I am the intimacy consultant for Intimate Discoveries. You can catch me on Instagram at Intimate Discoveries. And I am here available with the ladies to talk about the importance of intimate relationships and helping men worldwide to really enjoy the fascinating experiences that they can have with their mates. And so I'm here. I'm excited to be a part of We Be Talking, and let's get it on, ladies.
Thank you so much, Franklin. And listen, y'all, don't forget to like, to comment, and subscribe to our video. Okay, share it with everybody you know, because I'm pretty sure there's at least one woman in your family that did not know about all of this that we about to tell y'all. So make sure y'all share this video. All right. All right, let's get it on. So I have a question though. So Franklin, would you say that women have more erectile tissue than men do, or maybe not more, but in more different places than men do? Because it takes a man a while. I've never seen a man having multiple orgasms like women can.
Yeah.
So it takes them a while to, to recover from one orgasm to get it back up again, while a woman can have orgasm after orgasm after orgasm. So is it that we have more erectile tissue, or
why do we have so many orgasms? Like,
not that we're complaining,
because they easily miss. That's why.
Because
the Lord had to help us some way or somehow.
Thank you. He's amazing.
So going back to our slide here, right? Going back here. So here's the reason why women are able to have multiple orgasms in the continuous cycle as fast as men, more frequently than men can have, because you have erectile tissue right here on the outside wall, next to the clitoris. You can just have an orgasm right here. And because these areas are still aroused, because the erectile tissue is still engorged, you can easily have an orgasm again. Is that when it comes to a penis, all of the erectile tissue is in one spot.
Yeah.
And so although I came, female has had an orgasm through just clitoral stimulation, because she has gotten aroused, all of this other tissue here is still aroused. And that's why it's able for her to continue to go and go and go and go. And now when you actually start connecting the arousal zone, pinching a nipple, holding a head, kissing or whatever, all of those, when you're engaging all of those other arousal zones in with the intercourse or whatever you're doing to help her to feel maximum pleasure, the experience it goes endless. And this is why I try to encourage men to get your mental health together so that you don't take stuff so personal.
That's good.
Because when you can, I'm gonna let you get to that part. When you can help her to feel safe,
Okay.
when you can help her to engage in more than just two arousal zones,
Mhm.
when you can understand that just having your nails clean, having your nails done all the time, it's like always being on the ready. You see, those are all like ready, like right
He's
now.
on the ready.
Listen, Franklin gonna let you
On the
know.
on the ready.
Fellas,
Now,
they
now,
clear
And
now
not just your
again,
nails. And not just your nails too. Not just that. It's important to have your hands clean.
Oh yeah.
Make sure
having
your
your
breath
hands
is
clean,
fresh.
having your hands clean, always on the ready. And again, this is I didn't learn this 5 years ago, 10 years ago, this is really, I wasn't always like this. I was immature. I had Hank nails and had dirty nails and didn't care about whether she was highly aroused or middle level aroused. I didn't pay attention. I was sensitive just like most men are now. But through an understanding of like, hold on.
Well, how do young women, talk to their men without offending them? Like, I think most of us have mature partners or whatever, but for the younger generation that's coming up, how do they set the standard? Like, we about to do this thing. I'm checking over you without, I'm checking over you. How would they, encourage them to make sure they're clean, make sure they're, before they do anything, or they just be like, no, I ain't doing it. Not try to explain it to them, just say no or whatever. I'm not encouraging sex for marriage, but I'm saying it happens. So how do you prepare? How do you, as a female, young female, tell another immature male, these types of things without offending him and without making the situation awkward? Because anything can mess the mood up.
You probably won't be able to not offend somebody, but at the same time, you got to think about yourself and your health.
Right.
Like, do you want your little dirty, nasty fingernails to be inside? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want that. So whatever bacteria you have on your hand now transferred over to my body.
No.
So for me, it's not about offending you. It's about
I'm just saying, how do you come off? How do you say that? You know what I mean?
What you're saying.
Without without tearing up the mood. You know what I mean?
Sensitive.
it is. But I think if your hands are dirty, we not ready for the move. How about that?
If he care about you, you tell him, hey, look.
Clean this up,
Like I'm pretty sure there's a way you can communicate that.
I'm saying it because there are people are viewing this and that probably wants to know. You know what I mean? Like,
hey, go on to wash your hands so you can do your thing.
Or take a bath together first, right?
Right, shower together. Clean.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know. To each his own. But if I got to tell you to get your hands dirty,
But the generation that we're living in now,
right? Well, she said younger because
younger.
Because
now if you old and you know better, you got some time. There's no need for nobody to be telling you to wash or do anything like that. I'm not saying you don't have to, because there are some older people that you do have to tell these things too. But I'm saying, like, the generation that's coming up now, just graduating, or just getting into life.
Yeah,
I'm not.
I do not need my girls who just graduated.
What would you tell your girls? You get what I'm saying? They're leaving the nest.
Tell them to close. Don't do it.
I know. I said we're not condoning.
There's a lot of things that
but it's happening.
I mean, but there's a lot of things that I discuss with them now. Being that they are getting ready to
give us an example, because some people may not discuss. I'm not saying be personal, but I'm saying give us an example for those who don't have parents that discuss it.
I would hope to think, and maybe that's something I need to talk to them about, because I never talked to them about to make sure the guy is clean.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
hygiene. But I mean, of course, I would hope they're not sucking or doing anything with anybody who stink and not clean. But that's something that we would have to revisit. I talked to them a lot about a lot of different things. About themselves, their personal health, you know what I mean? What they need to look out for with their personal, health or whatever the case may be. But
what about them? That's what you're saying. We could be clean all day. We could be good to go. But
that's something we're gonna have to go talk about. Now I got to pull them. Look,
we gonna have to teach our girls to not suck dirty dick.
Smell it. If it's musty, look at it.
What the word?
Investigate it. Move the lint out the way.
Y'all,
I know y'all to move that lint out the way. Say you ain't never moved that lint. You be lying.
Okay. So let me.
wow.
The thing that I like to be able to do is to give you all the practical application of this.
Yes.
Something that is repeatable, something that you can share
Okay,
with
but
someone.
Franklin, you got to let us have some fun, Franklin. That's what this show is about.
No, I know we're having fun.
He
We're
was.
having
He had
fun.
things I like.
No, but I'm
Franklin,
saying
like,
I'm
look, this is what it is. Okay, so go ahead, Franklin. Tell us. We want to know.
okay. So remember when we talked about Maslow's hierarchy of needs? We went back to our slide before, right? We went here and we were saying that over here, and you all can see that the basic need here is to help someone feel safe.
Yeah.
If he has not helped you to feel safe here, you shouldn't be up here in sexual intimacy.
Right. That is so
That's
true.
what I was saying.
But it happens
And this
anyway,
is-
though. You know.
No, but what I'm saying is, but for the sake of this conversation, you asked me
Mm-hmm.
for a man who is immature,
Yeah.
right? A man who is immature, you can stop him at the safety need,
Okay.
right? And as long as if you keep going back to this safety need, I don't feel comfortable. Can you help me to feel comfortable? I don't feel safe right there. I don't feel safe with your hands looking the way they're looking. Let's go listen, I'm telling you, listen, or you can just be creative and say, hey, listen, you know what? We're getting ready to go get a manicure pedicure, baby.
Yeah. That's why I was thinking like ways, you know.
Well,
There are ways in which you can do it, and you don't have to be mean about it. You can just always refer back to, does he help me to feel safe?
Yeah.
You know, I think that's why a lot of women, a lot of young girls walk around with, they just got their thing beat up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they think it's because, oh, he's so big and large or whatever. And the reason for that is because she wasn't fully aroused, because there was something there that wasn't right. And she probably didn't speak up.
Right.
Or maybe she did and he didn't get it or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And they just continued on with the act. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Yep.
And so,
Talk to their girls about it later
For young girls, that is something that is always probably happening, because that chart is nowhere. Like, they don't even know what it takes for them to feel safe.
Right.
Exactly.
We're talking about that, you know what I mean?
Right, because they never really felt safe, even to that level of arousal before.
Well, I'm gonna put that chart up in the girls' dorm.
You would not.
I want them to. I need them to get this early.
Oh my God.
Right, so they don't grow up.
You got him
with
in here
you.
for what needs he's met.
Listen, this need to be taught in school. This is the sex education that need to be taught in school. You know what I'm saying?
Boys
Like,
and girls.
we need to know this. We boys and girls need to know this at a young age.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Instead of struggling through life and getting it
Right, trying to
late
figure
in
out what
life.
a
You ain't
G
got
body
to
is.
say, you don't have to say yes. Point
Right.
blank, period.
Right.
If I don't give a darn if he trying and he putting his little heart could. If you ain't feeling it,
Yeah.
and it's
That's
about to, I don't give a darn, and he about to put it in, you like, and he like, just let me just.
Mm-mm.
I don't want to say 3/4 of a person, but sir, I need you to back out. I need you to sit down and let's see what we need to work on with this, because this is working. Because sex should not be painful.
Right.
Sex should not be painful. And you have women who have had sex,
Yeah.
and it has been painful.
And then if they learn these things, they won't need to there'll be no need to search
Thank
for the
you.
G-spot.
Thank
Right.
you.
Because that thing could be so
I already
puffy.
know what's it. Yeah.
And be
That
so
thing could
puffy
so
and fat.
slow.
Puff, puff, and it ain't the magic dragon.
You hear me?
And you know what? A lot
Yeah.
of people take pride in after they finish having sex that, oh my gosh, girl, that thing hurt so bad. I can't even walk. They walking bow-legged, thing hurt. And some guys take pride in hurting a woman, not knowing that it's not that you were just so big and bad. It's because you didn't get her to where she was supposed to be while she walking around in pain.
You did
You know what I'm
nothing,
saying?
sir.
You know what? thanks to
Nothing.
Franklin, all the women in the world now gonna know why they in pain.
Yes.
Pain does not equal pleasure, huh?
Exactly.
You ain't
Because
hit
we
the top
need to
of
be
that.
aroused.
And none of y'all feel safe. We couldn't feel safe.
Don't feel
going in there.
Say it, Tamara. We don't
Some
feel
don't want to feel safe.
You didn't feel safe.
safe. That's right.
Period.
But even when you're looking at when you're at BDSM and bondage and stuff like that, those individuals, they have a what? A
Safe word.
Look at that. That's so good.
Who got a safe word? Who?
When they doing that bondage and stuff, when they
Bondage.
tying up,
Oh,
they
really?
have a
Not the
safe
one the
word.
Lord can get you out of, but the one you willingly put yourself in.
Say what now?
But there's
Right.
a
I don't
safe
know nothing
word.
about that.
Yeah.
Me either, because I don't want to be. First off,
I heard a couple people died like that. Like, I mean,
Yes.
not to go off.
We went
It
from
did.
0 to 100 real fast.
No, for
Wait
real.
a minute now.
Because the safe word wasn't taken seriously. You
Yeah.
know, it was
Pineapples. Can't be that.
it was some somebody on TV that died. Now maybe like 2 years ago, and it was erotic asphyxiation. That's how you say it, whatever.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, but they
he had his. He
They
was
didn't
doing
have
that
a
by
safe-
himself.
no. There was one. They had a person in the safe word that
Dominatrix.
wasn't taken
Oh.
seriously.
Oh.
So
So
I mean, I've
being
been
safe.
choked a couple times, but
you know, I don't want to put them out there. I was just about to say the name, but I know somebody that said
thank you.
not
Go ahead, say the name, girl.
said that the guy got off on her choking, you know, and she's looking like wait a minute, you know, and it got him off, and after that he's just like, I didn't think that you wanted me to, you know, stop or whatever, and
So
she
you
was
mean
about
me
it in-
saying
yeah, she was
choke. I mean,
choking.
I ain't choked like squeeze.
No, I
like,
get what you're
can't
saying.
breathe.
Yeah, he would,
It's
you
just
know,
a nice
hold her
little,
down or whatever, and
tug around the neck. Just
that's a little too. I don't feel safe for me.
What we have learned in this time that we have been together is that you need to feel safe. You want to make sure you can say your safe word. And you want to make sure that those that you are engaging in activities with will
have
respect
clean nails
and want you to be safe.
Okay, and let me say one last thing. So there is other areas too he went over, but I don't want to sound so, I don't, listen y'all, I just don't want to sound weird, okay? But just hear me out. So when you go to the chart, there's this little sponge right there by the, like where the butt hole.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Oh, the little disc. I saw that.
Yeah. So I am not into anal. Okay. No,
Me neither.
Nobody ain't sticking nothing in my boob.
And no.
Out of the video.
Look at him.
Please edit that out.
No, we good.
And they go to
he
Kobe right there.
Come on and sit down. We be
No.
Bring him in.
But there have been times where that little area. So like say when you doing it, y'all ever had the thumb in your
Might as
butt?
well to say it.
Everybody done had a thumb. Who ain't had their thumb in their butt? Raise your hand. I'm talking to the women. Oh, well, okay. You need to try it because just that little pressure there. That's what I'm asking. Because
that's
not the whole thing. It's just a little bit. And it just feels so good. Is that because of that little sponge right there?
A little vanilla wafer.
They don't feel good to me.
Okay.
Not the whole thumb.
Let me show you.
We're talking about right here. We're talking about right here.
Right
We're talking
there,
about
the perineal sponge.
Perineal sponge.
Because when he put this thumb, it's something there for me. I don't know about for Kim, but for me, if he's hitting it from the back and he slides just a smidget right there while it just feels so. And I know when I saw this, I said it got to be that because I didn't know what that was.
It got to be that.
The way I feel. And
right, and again.
Like I said, it ain't even like a lot of his, it ain't like he going whoom because it don't hurt at all. You get what I'm saying? No?
And again, that's the perineal sponge. And if when he's in his element or he's down there, if he just turns his finger and if he just pinches right there, just a pinch. Just pinch right there.
Now look at Shiga.
Yeah, just pinch. Just hold it right there. Bam.
Hold it.
And now you're actually stimulating that erectile tissue right
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Oh, so you said hold it.
there. Yeah, just hold it. Yeah, just like
You said
turn your fingers down and just hold it, and you're pinching it, and you just move your little like that, bam, 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 bam,
Oh
bam,
my
like that.
We know.
No, I'm just saying. But what I'm saying is that is erectile tissue right there, right? And so remember we was talking about all those different spots that we were saying about the A spot. Okay, so remember that there's the clitoris, there's the G spot, there's the A spot, there's the U spot,
I bet why
there's
you
the
count.
P spot, and then there's the deep spot, right? There are all these spots that are in there that has this erectile tissue right there, right? And so I'm gonna.
And that's just for us, right? That's
Men don't have that.
But yeah, men don't have it. No, no.
Oh, babies.
Let me see here.
They don't have no
Ain't no po babies. They got it all in. They got it all.
All in
they got it
one.
all
You
in
ain't got to
one
do
place.
that. Girl, it don't take them no time to get to the top
You're
level
right.
of
You're
arousal.
right.
They can look at you and then boom, they at top level
Okay.
arousal.
All right. So let me
They
go
don't
over.
even
So we.
have to feel safe.
We don't feel sorry for them. They do not have to feel safe to get
But-
to
They
top
ain't
level
crazy.
arousal.
Good God.
We do not feel sorry for them.
But this is why you have to get engaged and having your mental health together, so that you don't take it personal, so that you can help, not help the woman feel safe and help her experience an orgasm with that she would find maximum pleasure. You're there to help her. Watch this. Help her, not make her, because she knows where she wants to go.
Yes.
Okay.
And oftentimes you ladies have been in moments where the guy was like right there, and then he just went over here. Like,
Franklin, that takes
Just
this
like that.
level of arousal right here. You might as well get on up when you do that.
Right.
you just moved, and if you can just be there to help. I'm here
Follow,
to
not
help.
lead that in that point, right?
I'm here to. I'm absolutely, because you know exactly where those spots are.
Yeah.
Hold on, you're right, just right there. And don't go crazy right there. Don't just start going crisscross.
Right. Just right there.
No, I just need you to go like right
Stay the
there.
course.
Just,
But you gotta
just stay the
communicate
course.
though, because
Yeah.
people can't
And
read
you
your
got,
mind.
but
Right.
remember when we talked about helping somebody feel safe, being able to pay attention. But what I'm saying is that being able to know and being able to be sensitive and attentive to what helps her to feel
So you know.
safe, what helps her to feel maximum pleasure, and not being in those moments like that where you just, I'm gonna do what I want to do, I'm gonna make you do it. No, and being able to take care of it, right? So again, going over the G spot, we talked about the G spot, right? The G spot is the Grafenberg spot. Is that the patchy spot that's right above at the top of the vagina? So you reach in, it's right there above it. It's that spongy part right there. Now I'm gonna give y'all a little extra. There's a little bit more erectile tissue that's right behind the G spot.
Right behind it.
Yeah, so you go in a little further, right? Just go right past it and just like come here.
Uh-oh.
Come here.
Let's come here.
Yeah.
Go back behind that and just say,
Ave,
come
what's
here.
the problem, Ave? What's going on?
Oh,
And
nothing, I'm listening.
I'm just saying, just like, hey, get them hands together,
Get the
reach in, and then just come here.
But again, you say that a lot of men do that naturally without having been taught this,
and not even knowing. But see, the thing is, they'll do that part, but they don't know that there is
right.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And I don't think they do it right.
I don't think they do it right.
They don't do it right. They don't do it right because they're not paying attention to you.
Yeah.
They're not seeing how you're responding to what I'm doing. And it don't take
women faking it. So when you
Right.
making him think he's doing something, he's going to continue because he's thinking he's pleasuring you because you're faking it. When in reality,
I've
He
been
ain't there.
doing this too long to be faking. I stopped faking a long time ago. Real
Absolutely.
talk. Real
Lord.
talk. Years ago. I could not live. We can't be in a marriage if I'm gonna continue to be like, oh, yeah, and it's nothing.
You're right.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
So
unfair too to the spouse, you know.
Doing that.
Yeah, because you're lying. You're essentially lying to them.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
you can't really fault them for thinking they're doing something when you lie to them and making them believe that they are.
Absolutely. Don't spare my feelings. Tell me the truth.
What was that? What was that homegirl said? Yeah, Tamara, how she said it. Yeah. I can't believe that. But go ahead.
so it just goes back to again, being safe is on both sides, right? You have to also help him to
But I
feel
was going
safe,
to ask the question. Yep.
so that he can be able to tell you, well, baby, the reason why I'm this way is because no one has really cared about me, and I've always watched all these videos that say size matters, and so I wasn't really confident with.
No,
And we will link that video down below as well for your viewing pleasure.
Frankly, that was a shot at us. I'm sorry.
We're going to link it below for your viewing
And
pleasure.
look how
No.
serious his face is, like he
No,
know we just did.
No, but what I'm
I understand. All jokes aside, I get it.
What I'm saying is that because we rarely give men a safe space or to convince him that you all are safe, for him to believe that you all are safe, because very few people tell us that our women are safe. Very few people reinforces that in our psyche, in our mental capacity, that your woman is safe, man. A Black woman is the safest space around here. Who says that?
Mm.
I was talking to, and this is side note, I was talking to somebody about my experience in Japan, and she was like, "Oh my, I bet them Asian women just took really good care of you, didn't they?" And I was like, "Have you ever been to Asia? Were you there with me when I was in Asia?" But you can tell me, watch this, just pay attention. You can tell me with 100% confidence that the Asian woman has taken care of a Black man.
That's so good.
However, when have you told me that this Black woman, I know that Black woman taking care of you, man.
Wow.
You're right here in the US.
And ain't never been to Asia. Don't even know.
Ain't never been to Asia. And I'm like, I know you were a Black woman now, and now the Black woman just taking good care of you. I know I'm talking about, she got all these hips and trips and she just there for you. And she just caring and supportive of you, will do anything for you, and just loving on you, and has the ability to just carry a whole nation through slavery, through the Reconstruction, through the 60s, and all the way through to this particular area. The Black woman has done that. Why? How can we say that? Because the Black man has been gone, been incarcerated, have been taken away to do other stuff, but the Black woman has carried the entire generation. And no one is supporting her and convincing the Black man that she is saved.
Yeah.
Because then that would create strong families of unity, and that they do not want, because they can keep you under their thumb if you're divided.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Because if I ever give a Black child, watch this, if I ever give a Black child a shot from the beginning, if I give him a chance from the beginning, it's over for everybody he encounters. It's over. It's just over. You can't, just like I said right now, I just saw Serena still playing tennis.
She's amazing.
No, but what I'm saying, when you give a Black person who comes off of that cloth of excellence, that cloth of resilience, of the best Africans in the world, when you give them a shot from the beginning, because we come from the strongest Africans in the world, we were filtered during the middle passage. They filtered out all the weak Africans and what got here to America, got here to Jamaica, and who got all the way over here to Haiti and all of the who got here were the strongest Africans in the world. And we continue to come off of that cloth. And so that's why huh?
So you're saying with a chance from the beginning, pretty much
From
they're
the beginning.
unstoppable.
They're unstoppable.
Over with.
Mm.
And this is why you have them trying to incarcerate us at a young age.
Yeah.
That I can assign them a felony. I don't know we're supposed to be talking about the G-spot, but what I'm saying, the point of it is this.
I'm gonna bring it back. I'm gonna show you.
The point of it is this, that we got to make sure that we convince and we continue to encourage each other to see each other as being safe.
Yeah.
Because in that safety, we develop intimacy. In that intimacy, we develop trust. In that trust, we are able to rise up Maslow's hierarchy of needs, which will then allow us to have maximum sexual pleasure, to where we can reach every single erogenous zone on our bodies. He would feel complete, satisfied, and whole, and know that he has pleased his women, because everything works together. Correct?
Yes.
You better preach, Ave.
I told you I was gonna bring it back around. I told
Bring
you.
it all the way back around. All right, now going back to our original topic that we were talking about, those spots. We talked about the G spot. Now we want to talk about the U spot.
Oh, we're talking about me.
The U.
What U spot? So with it refers to as the urethral spot, which is just above the urethra, is between the clitoris and the urethra.
Mm-hmm.
It's the spot right in between there.
Oh, the space that was on that picture.
Yes. So it's the area between the clitoris, where the clitoris is, and then right below that is where the urethra comes out, where the urine comes out.
Mm-hmm.
So those spot right in between there. Right in between there.
Yes.
Right? So you can get that with like a little pointy tongue. Like,
oh.
You said you can get that with a little.
What a pointy tongue.
Kim.
Right.
That means
And he was going side to side.
So you can do it.
Yeah.
You can stimulate it by stroking it, licking it, tapping it. Sometimes will increase arousal.
Mm-hmm.
Right? We talked about that one, right?
Well,
Like that, Ave.
Just
Right.
so like that, Ave. That's a slap, Ave. He said tap.
So we got the P spot, right? It's the posterior fornix and is opposite of the A spot. It just past the cervix.
Which can't be reached.
Right. It can only be reached using fingers, right? Or a special toy.
A special toy?
Yeah. Certain
So like
certain
the curved
positions.
dildos?
Yeah, like curved dildos, or you just gotta reach in there and fix it. But it's right by, it's opposite, it's posterior, so you gotta go down.
In the way of eating.
Right. Right. So we talked about that when we got the deep spot, right?
The deep spot. That's what I think most men try to hit.
Right.
They constantly. Is that what they do?
But all that back there is but okay. So the deep spot is, what do you call it? It's the cul-de-sac. It's a patch of skin between the rectum and the posterior, right? Can be reached by deep vaginal penetration and anal intercourse.
Oh, I'll never reach that.
Okay, that's fine. So it's okay. Can be reached with the middle finger, but turned down in reverse of the G spot.
Oh. So in but down is the deep spot.
But down. Right.
But in all the way back and down is the P spot. Isn't there another one that's in and down?
No, we talked about the P spot.
I just want to make sure when we going in and down, we know how far to reach.
Well, you just know that there are more than other spots in there. So you going in there playing around and find out which one provides,
like a pinball machine. Just shoot a shot and
maximum.
No, you don't want to do the pinball machine. No, you don't want to do the pinball machine. You want to go intentional.
And gotcha.
Wow.
And we don't want the ball just going right. No, we want that ball to go right there.
Gotcha.
Right. And then we already talked about the deep spot. We talked about the P spot. We talked about all those. Okay, so I think that's
A
yeah.
G
Yeah. P the urethral sponge. We talked about the urethral sponge and having to be able to have it engorged, right? We talked about looking at the vagina. Go ahead.
In reference to the urethral sponge, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ladies, have you ever wanted to pee so bad, right? That you hold it for so long because you know whatever you're doing, and it you kind of have the sensation of an orgasm. Have you ever had that?
Absolutely.
Is that why? Because it's right there.
Yes.
Shut up.
Yeah, you remember me telling you sometimes when I have to pee so bad, I'd be like, "Ooh, this feels so good."
Yes.
And that's what happens because of you're having that tension on it.
Yeah.
And it's causing
pushing
it
down on it.
Yeah. So for example, you know how oftentimes, right, when men wake up in the morning, they have an erection, right?
Yeah.
The same thing.
Wow.
Wow. I didn't think.
The same thing in that. Wow.
In that particular, in that urethral sponge, right there.
Yeah.
That's how you.
That's why I was asking. I would remember my son. I would ask my husband, like, "Why is he like that?" You know, in the morning, he just need to go to the bathroom. You know, so I wasn't thinking. I mean, I know he's young and it works, but like it's the same thing we get when we got to go pee like that. It could feel like, you know, like Sheikah was saying, like really good. For a man, he could be erect, right? When he really just need to go pee. Yeah.
Relieve that tension, relieve that pressure off of the urethral sponge. So unintentionally stimulating the urethral sponge.
Look at that. God is good.
He is.
I'm just saying. I mean, just the way
the body is set up is amazing. I mean,
yes, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Jeez, talk about making a helpmate. He knew what he was doing. Because
listen,
I had all my questions asked. I kind of feel bad about asking one of them, but
no, you don't.
It was a good one. She can help a lot of people.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm telling you. Somebody had that question too. Somebody else had that question too. So don't feel bad.
Help a lot
you
of
know
people.
what? And I'm gonna call you when you edit it, and we'll see if we're gonna keep it in there.
Nope, leave it in there. You ain't on the freak on
take it
that.
out.
My mama be watching this video. My mama gonna be watching the video,
and she know you a freak.
And your mama question gonna get answered.
No, I do not need her to know all this.
It's fine, Sheikah. It's not bad.
They know.
Hey,
don't make him cook for me.
Sheikah, when y'all have family reunions and he go to pick up the spoon for the mac and cheese, hey mom, don't be like, don't touch my silverware, Daniel. I think she could fix the plate. Go sit down.
For that, okay?
Oh my God.
They only knew.
I'm just kidding.
But anyway, with that being said, I am enjoying the show. Listen, I think what we've learned today has educated a lot of people.
Absolutely.
Like, so now we know what to do, how to do, when to do. I think this is a good conversation piece for couples out there. Married couples, sit down and talk about these things. Maybe this will spice up some stuff, you know, because I got some stuff I want to go try. Because you said go in and go down, right? Go in and down. I'm just saying, I'm trying to
get pinch and hold.
Oh, pinch. Oh, hold it. Hold it. Took a little bit. But just hold it a little bit. But with that being said, y'all like, comment, subscribe, talk to us about. Look, I know y'all gonna have a lot to say about this video, okay? So make sure you put it down below in the comments. And with that being said, until we see you next time,
Talking.